Look, nobody's pretending this is easy. Every day you see it. Companies claiming they want to save the planet, but behind closed doors, it's the same old story. Chasing profit, ignoring impact, or worse, greenwashing until people stop paying attention. That frustration, it's real. You feel it hitting you, the guilt, the anger, the burnout. How many times have you thought, is this all just noise? Can mission-driven companies actually move the needle, or is it just another nice story? The truth is, most won't. Most social ventures get trapped in the same cycle. They pretend the world works like a textbook when the world's on fire and no one's reading the fine print. Here's the brutal fact. If social enterprises want to save the planet, they've got to stop acting like normal businesses with a social mission slapped on as a bonus. That's a trap. You're not here to prove you can be like the others, but kinder. You have to be sharper, tougher, and way more strategic. Your mission can't be your marketing tag. It has to be your business model's core engine. Profit and impact aren't enemies, they're partners, but the kind of partner that demands radical honesty and relentless focus. So stop messing around with vague promises and endless awareness campaigns. Your job is to build scalable solutions that are financially self-sustaining and impossible to ignore. That means embracing business models that force you to rethink everything. Supply chains that rebuild communities instead of destroying them, investments that prioritize long-term planet survival over short-term returns, and operations that reward real value creation, not just showmanship. Most founders and investors out there didn't get this memo. They're stuck in old thinking, looking for quick exits or superficial awards instead of fighting for real change. That needs to end. If you want a shot at real impact, you've got to obsess over 3 things right now. First, your team. Choose people who don't just care, but who combine brilliance with brutal accountability. Mediocre passion won't cut it. Second, your metrics. Ditch traditional KPIs that reward scale without substance. Build your own system that measures true impact and forces you to evolve. And third, your partnerships. Surround yourself with people who challenge your assumptions constantly, who bring what you lack, and who push you to deliver or collapse. If you think the system will hand you these connections, you're wrong. You have to hunt them down, create those links, and defend them fiercely. The old networks are asleep or worse. They're invested in keeping things broken. Your network has to be a living ecosystem where trust isn't given, but earned every day by results and integrity. This is where real social ventures separate from the fluff. This isn't theory or a feel-good speech. Every second you waste doubting whether mission-driven ventures can save the planet is a second where damage builds up, opportunities decay, and your frustration grows heavier. The world doesn't owe you a break. It won't cut slack because of noble intentions. The stakes are too damn high. You have to be relentless. You have to be the person who sees the systems for what they are, flawed but hackable, and then build a venture that refuses to play by the old rules. No more hiding behind slogans or hoping others will fix the mess. You are the builder, the investor, the leader who forces the future to be different. You need to be faster, smarter, and more ruthless with your time and resources than anyone else in that room. Build feedback loops that burn through false progress. Stop focusing on scale if it's empty. Find leverage points that others miss, places where small moves shake whole systems. Invest in people who challenge your ideas daily, not just nod. And here's the kicker. If your mission can't pay its bills and rewrite the rules of business, it's not going to save shit. The world needs missions that bleed dollars, but create impossible value. Ventures that survive and thrive not despite their mission, but because of it. That's the future. Stop waiting for it. Start building it. Right now. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and open the featured link to learn more.